So I got the Sonic 3 movie 4-pack. I'm gonna be going this to this side. And we going from Sonic to Shadow. Okay. So let's look at Sonic. Very nice. Very good articulation. If we compare it to the like single action figure Sonic that I have. He's around here somewhere. And that somewhere is right here. Let's compare them side by side. If I can get them to stand up straight balls, or get him in a good pose. Well, this one, the like single pack Sonic is slightly bigger. Just everything about it slightly bigger. And yeah, of course, the single Sonic has more articulation because it has a play feature. You press on this button, he goes blue, which I'll turn off the lights. But first, I want to talk about the articulation because I care about that a lot. As a stop motion animator, subscribe to Post Ring Productions because I do animations, but I do animations here, but these are more so like test animations. So first of all, first thing you'll be able to notice is that this Sonic has a waist swivel. This one does not. There is no waist swivel. Instead, this entire body is being used to contain the battery, which goes up to here into this head. Second that I'd like to talk about is the lack of butterfly joints. There is no butterfly joints, which is these joints here. Okay, quite rare in action figures. So it's really cool that they have that. And then the last difference in articulation is the head. The head can only move this way a certain amount of degrees. I'm not counting. It can't move up or down or anything. However, this Sonic, 360 degrees, 4-inch motion, move to the sides, up and down. So of course this Sonic has better articulation, but they also have different expressions. This one has a more like smirky expression. He just looks happy. I like them. They both have finger articulation, which is like, I don't know, these are the only action figures I've seen that have finger articulation. I think that's really cool. Now, I'm gonna turn off my ring light here, turn off my room light, and then gonna press the button. Yeah, really cool, goes for a while. You know, it kind of reminds me of those FNAF bootlegs that have the lights in the middle of them. But yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. The electricity thing and then the eyes glowing. But yeah. Oh, that's my light being weird. Yeah, really cool. Really good figure. Really like him. It's really cool. They have the different colored quills. So when the light is off, you can't really see through them. They just look like a normal part of the action figure. But when you turn them on, you can actually see through these quills. It's really cool. Like them. Good action figure. Next up, I think, was Tails. Miles Tails Prower. Okay, he's got quite stern look on his face. Nice, that's nice. Like I said, yeah. Miles Tails Prower, we have him. Yeah, I don't have another action figure to compare him to because I haven't been able to find them on shelves. I've been able to find very few, and of those I've been like, maybe I'm not gonna buy those. I'll make a review of Ivor Robotnik if I ever get him. But yeah, hey, head articulation not the best. It's not the best. all of these action figures, they do have like the clear plastic in front of the eyes, giving a glossy look, and I like that. I think that's really cool. Of course, you got butterfly joints. Butterfly joints have articulation here and here. It doesn't have like the joints here. I mean, it's probably too small to have those joints. Finger articulation, wrist articulation makes the hands look really weird at times. I don't know if you could see it, but like it's been a few times I've looked at it. It just looks like the hands of like some Disney, really old, wrinkly old man. Yeah. We'll talk about the tails in or I guess right now. Yeah, you got foot articulation. That's nice. The tails are attached by this piece here, which in of itself can spin. And then the two tails can spin independently and move up and down. So you can get him in the pose of him. The only problem is he can't really look up that well. So yeah, can't really get him in the pose that well of him holding Sonic, then looking forward. Yeah, like he does in the games, and I think he does in the movie. Yeah, very nice, like him. What's also worth mentioning is like the tops of their eyes look kind of weird. Not sure if you're able to see it, but like up here, their like eyes are messed up. It happens it's for all four of these characters. Now we got Knuckles. I love Knuckles, okay? He's a really cool character. He's very big, very beefy, like him. Waist articulation, which Tails didn't have, I forgot to mention that. Knee, foot, all the articulation you'd expect. The only problem is his, his dreads, I'm kidding, his hair kind of gets in the way of this articulation. This might need to be more wider. There's no butterfly joints, but like, even if there was, you wouldn't be able to really enjoy them. But yeah, basically the head limits the articulation. Very nice. Action figure, finger articulation looks very accurate. What's also weird is, and this is a problem for no other of these action figures, this looks weird, okay? And if I take this off, oh, I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. Oh, no, it fixed itself. Never mind. Okay, well, I think it was actually... Oh, yeah, this is how it looked when it was displayed. And then they got, like, the thing inside was twisted. Yeah, but... No, actually, no, I think it's how... Well, now I'm afraid to do that ever again, because I'm afraid it's gonna break. But yeah. Only problem is he is very hard to pose, just because how big he is. He's like a triangular shape, if you understand what that means in terms of like character design, like small and then gets bigger. That's what I mean. But yeah, I like him. The tail is non-articulate, which when I display him up there, kind of becomes a problem. Yeah, you can see those guys. Yeah. And then lastly, we have Shadow the Hedgehog. One of the main reasons why I got this, because my other Shadow, the one that came, isn't the best of quality. For a few reasons. And actually, I have him right here. Might as well bring him out, because I do intend on comparing the two. Okay, So first of all, here's them side by side. The red on this one is much more vibrant, and I don't know how to feel about that. Okay, I think I'm liking this one with the darker red more. I don't know if that's more accurate to the movie or the games. I'm not 100% sure. What I will notice for both of these is this skin tone kind of goes up in between the ear. the, like where these parts meet. You can see them here. See it with this one. This one's slightly taller. Here's them side by side. Quills are just about the same. This one actually doesn't have the line that this one has. Of course, this has the same articulation as Sonic. All the same points of articulation, all the same flaws. Has the glass, and actually, this doesn't have the messed up eye. This is the character. Hold on, does Sonic have the messed up eye? Sonic doesn't have the messed up eye. You can go back to the video. Give me more attention. Yeah, this one doesn't have the glass in front of the eyes. Doesn't have foot articulation. I mean, like, it has a swivel. Actually, yeah, it has a swivel. That's about it. This one doesn't have a swivel like the other ones, but it does have this up and down. This has, like, some slight up and down. Oh no, this is a ball joint that I just said was swivel. No finger articulation, no points of articulation here and here. And this part's raised. But of course you don't get the up and down movements. This one, in fact, you can even take the head off. I don't know if I pointed that out in my first video. I don't think I did. But yeah. But I think I'm going to be using this one slightly more. And he does that, which I'll turn off the light so you can see just how awesome that looks. Oh, that was awesome. This one, this shadow figure does the, like, perfect in-between of just bright enough. And it looks awesome all the way through. I mean, like, if I want to make this better, you can't see it, but I'm doing quotation marks, I would just make it, like, I don't know, there is no way I can make it better outside of just making it a straight light that you can control up and down. But that's mainly because I like stop motion. Oh, my phone fell. I like stop motion animation, and that's what I intend to use these guys for. And here I'll get Sonic so you can compare the two. And turn the light back off. And here's both of them. You can see Sonic's a lot brighter, but it ends up making this weird part where this is really bright, but here isn't. Shadow doesn't have that problem. Shadow, it's like only his eyes and quills are lit up, and it's really cool. Really awesome, kind of like a Halloween pumpkin. Yeah, but that's really my review of these guys. Really good quality. Do recommend getting them, especially if you just want to get a bunch. I recommend getting them. They were like, I got them for $54 at Target. Quite not the cheapest thing, but our action figure is really cheap. I mean, I think doing the math, getting all four of these figures. Actually, no, I think I did the math wrong, because then I get 48. I think I got scammed. I might have got scammed. Because most 14 on their own. I think I got scammed. Well, I kind of don't care that much, because I like these characters. And they come with these cool things that I'm going to use once in an animation. But yeah.